Welcome back to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with San Diego businesses and the key people that are working hard to make a difference in our community. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com.
Hey, we're back, and we have, don't we always save the best for last?
Oh, we do. I'm especially excited about this segment.
Yeah, this is the best for you, Andrea. I can already tell that. Welcome, Jody Rogers from Spa Velia.
Thank you very much for having me. It's an honor and
Great.
a pleasure.
Aren't people always just so happy to meet you and to hear what you do?
You know, they are. In the bartering trade, I love it. Yeah, we're always set up all around the neighborhood. Talk about giving back to the community.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So tell us about Spa Velia and tell us where you are and what you do.
We just relocated. We're super excited about our new location. So we wanted to really touch on that. We opened our doors, our first Velia, in 2005, my best friend and I. We've since had other partners join us that we actually courted that were either clients or we stole one from Starbucks when we were building our first one. We courted her and courted her.
Corporate raider, you.
Yes, we
So
did.
you have your own barista in the...
We do. She's actually now a quarter owner of the company, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
So when I
love
hire
that.
my staff, I always say, you know, there's always room for growth. And I always use her as case in point. So, yeah, our new location, we're in the Harbor Towers on Martin Luther King Walkway. We're in between two dog parks, and it's just facing the convention center. It's beautiful. The view from the office,
Wow.
you can't beat it. We went from 3,200 square feet to 7,647. Not that anyone's counting.
Speaking of growth.
Yes, big growth. We're still moving in. We consider ourselves, and we always have, a home away from home. Even though in the first location was in the center of downtown, you could just feel the different vibe as soon as you came in. It's a city vibe, but it's still a home away from home. And so we're still working and getting the new location, that feel, because it's so large. But we're a Mediterranean, dark, dimly lit rooms. 45% of our clients are men. We serve frosted mugs of beer if you don't want herbal tea.
You got Al's attention.
Yes, if you want to.
Is it green beer on St. Patty's Day?
We'll do it every color you want. Champagne, mimosas. Our new location has one relaxation lounge, as did the other, but now we also have a second one. My son has deemed it the man cave.
Oh, all
because
right.
He wants to have a lounge just for men as well. Of course, we'll have it for parties and everything, but it's really nice. We're super excited.
Yeah.
We have a team of 26 now, looking to hire more. Eventually, we'll be doing nails and makeup as well. So it's kind of an upgrade for our loyal clients that are coming with us. So it's we're excited to be giving them everything that they've been wanting.
Yeah, wonderful. Now, why downtown initially? Because that wouldn't necessarily be the first place in
wasn't
San Diego.
anything down there. You know, there wasn't. We started up in North County, and my best friend and I, we just kind of followed each other, then to La Jolla, a couple places in La Jolla, and there wasn't anything downtown other than in a hotel. And with all the residential towers and all the businesses, people just want to have a place to go that's close to home. Now, that being said, being in the towers we're in, there's a direct access from the towers that you can come down, ring the doorbell in your robe from your room.
Wow.
Come in. You can even have Morton's can deliver to the man cave.
Okay, why am
Wow.
I living in La Jolla?
Yes,
Yes.
if you want to have
Really?
a steak in the man cave.
Oh, dang.
So, well, like I said, we should have known about this last week. I had to hang out down at the Hilton while my daughter was at the MagCon conference, and you had to see this. You know, I walked in and there was about a 17-year-old boy running down the hallway in his bathing suit, and about 50, 14-year-old girls chasing him. So I needed.
I
a
remember
spotter.
those days.
Yeah. So tell our listeners a little bit more about what type of services they can have down at the spa.
We offer massages, of course, our number one seller, body wraps, body scrubs, full body waxing, facials. Soon, again, like I said, we'll be offering manicures and pedicures, hoping to launch that before Mother's Day because it's going to be a big seller. We have a full boutique. We have great skincare products, peels, everything.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit
Now,
of
do
everything.
you have packages? Because, see, my perfect day Al and Jim, my husband, if you're listening,
Hint, hint.
would be like a massage and body wraps and then facials to
Absolutely.
do like a package.
Absolutely. You
multi-day
could just
service day.
transition from one right into the other.
With mimosa in hand, right?
Of course, in between each service, of course. Now with our new treatment rooms, we also have 2 rooms, or wet treatment rooms, I'm sure you're familiar with, that have baths or jacuzzi. So we're probably incorporating like a milk bath or something within the treatment. We also are able, at our last location, we had 1 room that was able to provide treatments for couples. Now we have 3 treatment rooms because we are turning people away for couples treatments. A lot of men feel more comfortable having their honey side by side, as we women, no offense guys, I want to split up and I'll meet you back in the lounge. I don't want to talk about the kids. I don't want to talk about the house. So we're lucky that we have that opportunity now as well.
That's great. That's great. You're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here with my co-hosts, Andrea Kay and Al Arias, and our guest, Jody Rogers from Spa Velia.
There are spas in San Diego, and I find it inspiring that you decided to, after working in the industry for so long, to start one yourself and to start a business.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was a difficult transition, and it was hard to go from working for other people for so long. And I was fortunate to do it with my best friend for so long. But like I shared with you earlier, we're starting to make ourselves working too hard and making ourselves ill, and physically ill and mentally a little unstable, which just felt so hypocritical to be in the spa business and to feel that way. So we made a conscious effort to start our own place and to make sure that our employees would never feel that way. Part of our application process is to talk to them about that. We want them to be just as happy as our clients. And I believe that that's why our clients have followed us to our new location. It's about relationships, and it's about them knowing that our staff are in a good space at all times. And everyone has their days where they're not going to be in a good space, and our staff know to call us and let us know, today's not a good day for me to put my hands on someone.
That's great.
Wow.
One of the things we talked about before we went on air was is this an attitude agreement for every employee?
It is. It's a part of my package when we hire them. Dana and I came up with this idea, and we have them sign an agreement that says, this is what we expect out of you. Smiles will provide you with everything else you need to complete your treatment, but you've got to be in the right frame of mind. You've got to be the right fit for the rest of the team. Personal evaluations, we try to have every 90 days with each therapist. And that's the main thing, is how's your attitude? How is everyone else perceiving you? How are you getting along with the rest of the team? Because in that environment, like I said, it's just hypocritical to be in a bad mood, or to be that, I hate to say the word cancer, but the cancer that's in the back room, because it only takes one.
Right. And it's interesting that people don't even necessarily know if they're putting out an energy that's negative.
Right.
And so you're actually creating a self-awareness within them that they're having to think about it before they come in. And that's good for them as well.
Right.
Because oftentimes, when people are taught to think about it and have that awareness about how they're feeling and their attitude and how it affects other people, then they can get themselves in check. Right. And start thinking about it, and then have a better attitude about it. Have you seen that attitudes have improved by making it a part of your awareness?
Absolutely. And it's good for the therapists that have a good attitude or aren't that in that state. They can see that we will take someone aside and talk to them for their benefit, for the client's benefit, and for ours. So it just affects everyone. It's so cliche, but we're working in a spot and we're just a huggy, feely group. We all get along, and we all strive to keep it that way. And because we love our clients, we want our clients to stay with us and follow us. And so far they have. So it's important to them too.
That 90-day commitment for performance evaluation.
Yes.
That is really hard to do.
It is.
I know I try to do them semi-annually.
It's difficult.
I don't know if I ever get through
difficult.
it. Yeah,
it could be a challenge.
26 people. That's a lot of performance reviews. Like, when do you have time to do anything else?
It's 26 right now, and I'm looking to hire, so I should put that out there since we're on the radio right now as well. With the expansion.
So if we hear any therapists are listening to the show
that have very good attitudes,
so
give us a call.
Do you handle those? You're the HR person.
Yes, I do.
You handle them.
I do.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do. But, it's such a good team. And most people who go into the industry are going into it for the right reasons. It's because the love of people and relationships. And again, that's what we're all about. We have the kindest, most compassionate staff. I'm so blessed to be in this industry.
Wow. Well, you're obviously successful. Do you have any plans for continued growth, like additional locations?
Oh, Lord, one step at a time. We just moved. But yeah, we're open to anything. We're just kind of let the universe take us where we're supposed to go. It's just, we've been so lucky. We weren't looking for this location. We weren't looking to move. We weren't looking for this first location. It's just, I've learned to just kind of go with the flow. My partner, Dana's much more, she's the yoga girl and I'm the roller derby girl. So we're totally different. We're the yin and yang to each other. So I'm learning to just kind of let life take us where it will, but we're open to anything.
Oh, wonderful.
That's great. So tell our listeners, since you're a spa, you are looking for people to find you. How do they find you?
They can go to our website. It's SpaVelia, S-P-A-V as in Victor, E-L-I-A.com. You can always go for a walk, take the dogs. We're dog friendly too. So we're right on the corner of K and 3rd, right behind Morton's and next to Fleming's in the Harbor Towers. So there's a nice walkway, the Martin Luther King walkway. There's a trolley stop right there. You can always give us a call. Our number's on the website. And for any new listeners or any new clients, if you go on our website, there's a $20 coupon for new clients. So that's off any service.
That's really a beautiful building.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Great location.
We've been very, very lucky. And we just, it fell into us. So we were just walking.
Real quick before we run out of time, SpaVelia, where'd you come up with the name?
That's always the question. Well, there was wine involved.
Oh, enough said.
And again, my best friend and I were thinking of names, and we knew we wanted it to have an Italian flair, even though neither of us are Italian. And we just were saying Velia and Vita, which is Italian for life. And it just came to us, Velia. So we, Googled it, and it had been taken, and we trademarked it. And then come to find out it's a little town in the southern tip of Italy where the philosophers used to go to reflect. See how the universe works.
Oh,
yeah. So
well, we're almost out of time. I think it's time to go somewhere and reflect.
I think so.
With some champagne and a green beer, right?
And a
green beer, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So Jody, again, let's give everybody the website. You're at SpaVelia.com, SpaVelia.com.
Yes.
And if they want to call, what's a phone number to call in and make a reservation?
619-235-0000.
Well, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
So great. Well, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
You are listening to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with homegrown San Diego businesses and the